Good morning, and here is something to reflect on. There are different types of meditation, and through several of the different videos that I'm posting, I'm talking about the different kinds of meditation. But one of which I want to talk about right now is not meditation, and that's guided meditation. For a serious practitioner, meditation is inner work, and you take the instructions or you take the analysis into the meditation with you, and you work in your mind, and then you try to develop single pointed concentration. Now I want you to imagine that single pointed concentration is like having crosshairs in your focus, and you're trying to lock them onto your mental object and hold them still. There isn't even a term for guided meditation in the Sanskrit or in the Tibetan, because it's listening practice. And though it might be soothing and it might be calming for you, so is a pillow. If you're going to make real headway in meditation, you have to be able to develop a mind that can remain stable, clear, and intense on the mental object without moving. And so if someone is talking and you've got your eyes closed and you're feeling really good, it's like listening to an audiobook. Your mind is moving, your mind is having to understand each one of the words in the sentence, so your mind is moving all over the place. It's distracting. In order to reach these 9 mental states that we'll talk about in another video, which is called in Tibetan samten, we translate it as concentration, and some people go, I'm concentrating on what you're saying to me, but that's not the kind of concentration we're talking about. Samten, the ten as in tempo, means stable, like a stable ground, and it's a mind that is not moving off of the object. So in these 9 mental states, you're working on trying to hold the mind firmly on the object for the first 2 mental states. And then you're developing, some clarity of the mental object in the next 2 mental states. And then the states 5 and 6, you're really working on intensity. 7, 8, and 9 is the brilliance of those 3 in union. So guided meditation, while it's wonderful, and I'm not discouraging anyone from using it, if you really want to see your emotions reduce, there's a lot of stuff that you have to do going into the meditation. You take the instructions into the meditation. And if you don't believe me, you can ask any of the Tibetans. They don't do guided meditation. And it's kind of awkward for a lot of us Westerners when we go to a Tibetan Buddhist center for the first time and there's a meditation class and the instructions are at the beginning, and then there's no talking, no sound through the rest of the time that we're trying to meditate. So I just want to be honest, because I went through a lot of this myself. You buy the CDs and you listen to someone with an ASMR voice and you just feel awkward. Nothing changes. You feel relaxed for the moment, but then when you come out of the meditation, all that stuff is still there. And for me to go from, to find an actual master who understood how to meditate and develop that mental skill, I can now sit for as long as I want with no verbal thinking whatsoever. It's total silence and being able to hold my mind very clearly on that object. And also, I haven't had a nightmare in 15 years, and that says something. This is where we do our work. We go in, we learn the tools, we learn what mindfulness and awareness are. We learn how to bring the object to mind and keep our mind on it and bring it to clarity and intensity. And everything starts to change. But you have to there's just no way around it. You have to do some study beforehand. So just wanted to share this with you, that guided meditation is not really meditation. It's just listening practice. And if that benefits you, have at it. But I'm going to tell you, if you really, really want to see some transformation happen, really get into what the Tibetans have developed in understanding from the Nalandra tradition of Buddhism about meditation. And that's something to reflect on for